Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Ghazi. First, the headlines. Meeting of Federal Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister is discussing important agenda items in Islamabad. The first flight of British Airways arrived in Islamabad this morning after a long gap. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 2 more youth in Shopian today. In the ICC World Cricket Cup, Pakistan will play their second match against England at Nottingham today. And now the news in detail. Meeting of the Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister Imran Khan in the chair. The meeting is discussing important agenda items. Pakistan's Hajj quota has been increased from 184,210 to 200,000 pilgrims this year. Pakistan has been given an additional quota of 15,790 pilgrims as gift from Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman on the request of Prime Minister Imran Khan. A second balloting for the additional quota under government scheme was held in Islamabad today. Minister for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony, Dr. Noorul Haq Qadri, performed the balloting. British Airways has resumed its flight operation to Pakistan after a long gap. The first flight arrived Islamabad International Airport this morning from Heathrow, London, with 240 passengers on board. Minister for Aviation Ghulam Sarwar Khan, Advisor to Prime Minister on Commerce Abdul Razak Dawood, Special Assistant on Overseas Pakistanis Zulfikar Hussain Bukhari, and senior officials of Aviation Division and British High Commission welcomed the passengers at Islamabad International Airport. Special Assistant to Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Firdaus Ashikawan, says resumption of British Airways flights reflects the world's confidence on New Pakistan and its government. In a tweet today, she said resumption of operations shows that Pakistan is moving towards development. Dr. Firdaus Ashikawan said the world is acknowledging Prime Minister Imran Khan's narrative of peaceful Pakistan. She hoped that Pakistan will achieve its goal of development and economic prosperity under the leadership of Imran Khan. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 2 more Kashmiri youth in Shopian district today. The youth were killed in a shootout operation in Mulu Chitragam area of the district. The killing triggered anti-India protests in the area. Several people were injured after Indian police and paramilitary forces fired pellets and shells on protesters in different areas of the Shopian and Islamabad districts. On the other hand, Mehran Ahmed Bande, who was injured after he was hit by pellets in his head in September in 2018, also succumbed to his injuries in Srinagar. Meanwhile, Indian border security forces killed an unarmed person at Bagnala in Paragwal Khor area of Jammu district. The United States and Mexico will hold talks today to resolve trade clash after U.S. President Donald Trump warned to impose punitive tariffs on Mexican goods over migration issue. According to reports, the Mexican Economy Minister Graciela will meet with U.S. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross in Washington today. Earlier, U.S. President said he will apply tariffs of 5% on Mexican goods on 10th of this month if Mexico does not solve the immigrants' issues, and it will further be increased to 25% gradually. In Sudan, 5 persons were killed and several others injured when security forces tried to disperse protesters outside the army headquarters in Khartoum today. The protesters were demanding that a civilian government should take over the running of the country. Sudan has been governed by a transitional military council since President Omar al-Bashir was overthrown in a coup in April. In Yemen, Saudi-led Arab coalition air defenses have shot down a Houthi drone in southern port city of Aden. Cricket. In the ICC Cricket World Cup, Pakistan will play their second match against England at Nottingham today. The match will start at 2:30 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log in onto our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.